Hey, what up guys? Today I'm going to show you how to build outer peak downs in any type of base. And I'm going to use a 3x3 for this video, but whatever base design you want, if you take these key points and concepts and use them on your base, then you'll learn how to build inner peak downs in 5 minutes. So I'm going to use a basic 3x3 like I said before. My peak downs are already done, but the first thing I'm going to tell you guys, and you have to keep this in mind for the whole video and whatever base you're building, is you need to have stability throughout every single floor of your base all the way up to the top. If you don't have stability and walls, you don't have to use frames, I just did this for the video so it looks cleaner, then your peak downs won't have enough stability to stay up and they'll break every time you try and place them. So this is what my layout looks like from the top, but I'm going to break all of this and I'm going to show you guys overall. It's pretty simple. Take this and apply it to me. So I'll show you one more in the video. So you guys have an idea of how to shape the base. But this is, once I said again, like the footprint of the outer peak downs, or at least mine. You can change this up and make it however you want. But this is what I came up with for this base. So the first thing I'm gonna do is frame the stability like that to increase your stability and allow you to place certain walls in the edge, because this is not gonna place. It's gonna fall down. So the first thing I'm gonna do is look for my square. And I'm gonna place a window frame on each edge. Now, the complicated part of this, the only thing you guys have to keep in mind is I'm going to go from right to left on every frame. You can never have a frame here and then a frame here. This is because if I place 2 doors like this, and doors always have to be swinging out, they should never be swinging in like this, ever. Or else it'll completely defeat the purpose and people will be able to jump into your base. Because this door is on the right side and swings out, it defeats the purpose, and it'll allow people to jump in from the top of your base and just climb in like this and jump in. Whatever direction you want to go, you have to stick with. So I'm going to go left to right, or right to left, so every frame is going to start on the right side and open to the left. So my doors are always opening to the left. Anywhere I can, I'm going to have a door that opens left, and a door that opens left. And same thing on every single side of the base. Just like so. And then, now all we have to really deal with is, I'm gonna add vertical embrasures. You can add whatever you want to the windows, metal bars, the window glass if you really want to. But that's what I'm gonna put. And the next thing I'm gonna do is add my ceilings coming all the way through for more support. This will allow me to place the corners because they're still most likely not have enough stability to place this wall, but maybe I can't place. So what I'm going to do is add 2 frames on the edge here for more stability. Do that on all 4 corners. That's all you really need. And I'm going to add a ceiling here. This ceiling will also increase stability on each side, and then you can grab your triangles and pull it out there. And then do the same thing here, and then that'll allow me to add a doorway, once again on the left side of the base. My door is swinging out left again, and I'm going to add my frame, or my window bars, and then that peak down on that side is done. And then you just got to repeat that process over and over again on each side. So we're going to add our ceilings, my windows, that, and window bars on the outside, and then once again doors swinging on the out to the left. Make sure you guys add code locks to all of these doors. If you don't, people will be able to open them from the top and then jump in. And I'll show you all of that in a second. So we're going to add, like I said, that one won't be able to be placed. So we're going to add ceilings. Sometimes it's still, we don't know, we never know. Stability might be like uneven in your base. Mine's perfectly even, but if you ever are having trouble being able to place them, just look for any wall that you might be able to place. So for this, I can place that, and that will increase stability for that side, and then allow me to place the door. Once again, it's opening left. And I'm going to add code locks to these, so no one can open them. And then we have one more corner. And I'll do the same thing. Doorway, window, brazier, and then door swinging left. And then that's basically everything. And I'm going to show you guys why all the doors are opening left. This is the most important thing. As you can see, when I try and jump in here, no matter what I do, I'll never be able to push myself in here. As long as I don't have a friend, because if you have another person, they can push you down in. But solo, you can't get in these, and that's kind of the goal. Without a code lock, if you don't add a code lock, people will be able to open it and then jump down and kind of sneak in. And if your door, I'll show you guys this. If your door's opening inward, obviously people will be able to jump in. There's nothing protecting you. And if you have your door, since all my doors are opening left, if you try and switch it up, so if I do this, place that part. If I do this, and I have it opening this way, it'll be even easier for people to jump, and they just slide down and jump into your doorway. So you want to always make sure that your doorway is facing on the left side, or else people will be able to jump in extremely easily. The whole purpose of the design is just thrown out the window. But overall, as long as you guys have your stability on the inside, this is basically what inner or outer peak dens are going to look like. This is what it looks like from the outside. It'll change depending on your base design, obviously. And you always have to be careful of people breaking walls from the bottom. You're getting raided and that wall blows up, your stability is going to weaken, and some of your outer peaks could break and kind of blow up and be destroyed mid-raid. So you have to be careful for that. Always upgrade your bottom floor to the highest material possible. And that's basically it for inner peak dens. You can fill the inside to whatever you want. And the only thing I'm going to show you guys, because I want to keep this video short, it's just a quick tutorial for people who aren't as experienced and don't know how to build outer peaks. I'm going to show you on a different type of base. So this is just a basic circle base with all triangles. I added stability throughout the whole thing. It may not look as clean because the base design is obviously way too small for outer peaks, but it really shows that you can do it on any type of base. I just put triangles out on each side, and I added a square. And this is what it looks like from the top. And then stability is going to be a little weird on this one as well. So I'm going to add frames throughout the whole thing, and ceilings. And then, so I'm going to place it right away, but I maybe can place this. And I'm going to add, obviously, the door to the left the entire time. Like so. And then I'll add my doors opening left again, not inside. You can add code locks to every door to make sure people can't open them. And then you just gotta mess around so you can find where you can place your weapons. How you will use for your base. Like this. You can add your embrasures. And then just fill your ceilings in, and then for the most part, as long as you take these concepts on any other base, even if you want to honeycomb a 3x3, or you want to add more to a 2x2, it'll always work. It may not look perfect and clean every time, but it will work. And then I'll just add my ceilings. Peak downs on this base as well. You can't jump in through the top. You can't push yourself through without another player. And that's basically it for outer peak downs. That's all you really need to know to build it. I recommend practicing it in a building server first, obviously, just maybe one time on your base design to see how it can work, because sometimes it can get really tricky and it can get expensive with all the metal. But that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Just remember, this video is for really inexperienced players who don't know how to build outer peak downs. And I'm planning on doing inner peak downs in another video soon. If you guys want to see that, comment down below and let me know. But that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.